the investment can flop. There's always a risk. If there's upside without a downside, it's just the law of risk and reward, right? So you always need to consider the risk. If anyone tells you that there's an upside without risk, run, because they're trying to scam you. So there's always some kind of a risk involved. There wouldn't be any upside if there wouldn't be a downside. So it's just part of it. Now, obviously certain, investments have higher risks, some have lower risk. And that really comes down to your individual preference, what you are comfortable with, how much risk are you willing to take. Some people are okay with more, some people want less. So yeah, it's just part of the game. Sometimes you will win, sometimes you will lose. As long as your winnings outweigh your losses, you're gonna be good, right? And that's kind of what I'm aiming at. So what's the idea behind courses? I see is getting money for teaching others how to get started, eventually get better than you. Yeah, I mean, course is an interesting thing, right? I was talking yesterday as well with my partner about that. It's like, why is there so much negative stigma around selling info and selling a course? Right? And it was interesting because I started thinking this to like university, right? A lot of people like go into debt, or their parents pay a lot of money for them to go to university. And we're talking like 6-figure investments, right? We're talking like $100,000 or euros or more to attend university for whatever, 3, 4, 5 years. And people gladly pay that, people gladly get in debt. But what is the ultimate promise of a university? Well, for most people, it's university promises that if you attend this school and you take these tests and you get these grades, we will give you this paper, and with this paper, you are now much more likely to get a job. So pay us 100K or whatever, and then do the thing, and then you're very likely to get a job that is gonna pay you 3 to 5K per month. So that's the ultimate promise, and that's why people do it. If there would have been like no promise or no paper or nothing like this, and then people start complaining. People are like, oh my God, I have this degree and nobody wants to give me a job. Like the market is slow, and I've been looking for a job for like a year and no one wants to hire me. It's so unfair, right? And that always amuses me because you've been kind of sold a lie, you would say. It's like, only because you have this paper, that doesn't guarantee you a job placement. So yeah, it's up to the skills of each individual to be like, hey, I can contribute to the workplace. This is what I'm good at. This is how much return on investments you guys are gonna have by hiring me. They don't just gonna hire you for the sake of hiring. They do it because you're gonna bring some kind of a benefit. So coming back to courses as well, it's like, how the saying goes that you can lead a horse to the water, but you cannot make it drink. So there is a lot of value in online education and in courses, right? But it just depends on what kind of a course you buy, from who you buy. There's also many different like networks or like platforms like Udemy and stuff where you can buy it from. But essentially there's nothing evil about an online course, right? I bought online courses before, but I think the stigma there with the courses is that they have been used with like high pressure sales tactics, and you're buying from people who actually haven't done it themselves. They're just like selling courses to make the money, right? So you need to be careful from who you buy. I've been burnt with courses as well before myself. Like I bought a couple of times and it was like very good course. And then a couple of times I bought and they were not good courses. So yeah, it's not always certain.